So it's Negrasam FX again. So there's this trade I took, GBP JPY. I took it yesterday and it has been ranging. Now I want to just use it to explain and show us why I took the trade. Okay, so this is 1 hour time frame, GBP JPY. Market gave a very impulsive move. Let me minimize a little so that okay. Market gave a very impulsive move, poop to the upside. Are you seeing it now? So then it retraced. Are you seeing it now? Then it gave a, what's all this? Then it gave a lower high. Let me do that. So let me draw the schematics. It gave a lower high. Then you have a lower low, lower high, lower low. Market, are you seeing it now? Market gave an internal structure while retracing downwards. Then did this. That's internal liquidity. Then came, swept the internal liquidity and then dropped. Are you seeing it now? Small internal liquidity here, did that, engineered more internal liquidity, came and swept it. Can you see it now? It swept it, swept it, dropped. Are you seeing it now? Dropped. You can also call it this small something, maybe internal liquidity or something. Are you seeing it now? It just dropped. Then internal liquidity here. This is also an internal liquidity. Are you seeing it now? So market came, tapped here, this tapped here, sweeping this internal liquidity and dropped. So are you seeing what market is doing? So it is creating lower lows and lower highs, but before it creates the lower high, it will first create an internal liquidity before going to sweep it and drop. Observe, that's what it has been doing while coming down. So let's continue. Internal liquidity, are you seeing it now? It generated another internal liquidity. Are you seeing it now? Generated or engineered another one. Are you seeing all this internal liquidity? All this internal liquidity. So this was what I saw. Are you seeing it now? Internal liquidity. This was what I saw. There's why I entered the trade in the 15 minutes time frame, which I'm going to explain. Then it came here, swept all this internal liquidity. Are you seeing it now? Swept. So when it sweeps that lower high, all the internal liquidity, it taps into whatever is there. I'm expecting it to drop at least to create a new lower low, or at least sweep this. So that is why I took this sell. Are you seeing it now? So that's where I placed it, and funny enough, market went there, tapped and dropped. Are you seeing? But it has been ranging since today, and this is why I'm still holding the trade. It gave me a 2.5 hour yesterday, but I don't trade like that. It has to get to where at least I want it to be. It either hit SL or TP. Are you seeing it now? I don't chicken out of trades. So you can see it is swept that liquidity is on its way down. So, but since money has, it is what is it doing now? It is generating internal liquidity, more of it. Are you seeing it now? It is generating internal liquidity, which it has, are you seeing it has generated? So I'm expecting it to come here. Are you seeing it now? It has swept this internal liquidity. You can see this last candle did not close above it. So I'm believing that it sweeps liquidity for people that are thinking it's a buy, and I'm expecting it to dump down here. That's one reason why I'm taking the sell. Another reason is that you can see this huge candle, this huge impulsive move. The other block where it started, the other block has not been mitigated. Are you seeing it now? The other block has not been mitigated. So I'm expecting price to come and mitigate the source. Are you seeing? I'm expecting price to come and mitigate this other block before pushing up. So I'm seeing this as good internal liquidity. Are you seeing it now? And I even, okay, does it qualify for an inducement? Yes, that's inducement liquidity. Are you seeing it now? It broke structure. So I'm expecting price to at least come here, sweep this thing before pushing up. Oh my, this stuff is hanging. Okay, good. I see. So I'm expecting price to come at least sweep this before pushing up, but I'm sure that price will come here. That is why I'm still holding this trade. That's why I refused to close it. I don't want to close and be regretting. Right? And you know yen, it can be very interesting. It could just within seconds to just tap there and drop. So it's two ways. I'm not the market maker, so it's either the market comes and takes and taps here and goes up, or it takes me out. Right now. So two things are actually involved in it. So that's what I saw that made me to support that's the narrative behind the trade. But meanwhile, what I always look out for when I want to take my trades, as always, is I take the same system. I want to see a breaker block. Look at this candle. I want to see a breaker block. That is market traded above and dropped. Are you seeing it now? So I want to see this is a breaker block. I want to see a breaker block. I want to see an order block, and I want to see a break of structure on 1 hour time frame. So once I see a breaker block, this red candle, why is it a breaker block? This should have looked like an order block. Market came and broke below it. So I want to see a breaker block. This another block, that is where market got the money to push down to break structure, is another block. I want to see another block. I want to see another block. That is, so I want to see a breaker block, other block, and a break of structure. Once I see that, I'll now go to my lower time frame and look for inducement and inducement break of structure. That's what I trade basically. So that's what I saw that made me to take the trade. I think those are the boxes that ticked for me that made me to take that trade. Now let me go to 15 minutes time frame and show us my entry. I now went further to 15 minutes time frame. Good. I went to 15 minutes time frame. Let me show you what I marked. Good. You can see this other block here that caused break of structure. It was not mitigated. Are you seeing it now? I entered at this fair value gap here, but this balance price range here. That is where I enter. A balance price range is, you can see this candle, this green one, the next one, and the third one. There's a fair value gap here, and then market swept liquidity down, dropped, and leaving a fair value gap. So intersecting fair value gap on both sides is a balance price range. So this is where I entered. This is where I marked to enter with my stop loss above here. Now that is not the only reason why I entered. Following, remember the narrative I gave, that is one. Other thing I want to see for me to be able to know that okay, I'm going to take this particular order block is that I want to see an inducement. What do I regard as an inducement? I might be wrong, but it's what I've back tested and it works for me. I want to see market coming when market pushed away from whatever caused this move. I want to see market while coming back close to it. I want to see it do a market structure shift, change in character before getting to my point in interest. So when it does like a change in character, some people say, okay, the market is changing. So I call it inducement. Are you seeing it now? And I want to see it 50%, not 50% away from where I want to enter. So I regarded this as inducement. So this liquidity here should have been inducement, and then that inducement should break structures. I want to see inducement and inducement break of structure. But unfortunately, at this point, price did not go back to it. I see it now. It's still generating liquidity. So okay. So when price came and swept this particular one, are you seeing it now? That means I'm no more using this other inducement. I'm waiting for a new inducement. It swept it and it didn't get to the POI. Are you seeing it now? So I waited for another break of structure. So if you look at it, I marked it on the 5 minutes time frame. I marked it actually before it even materialized on the 15 minutes time frame. So I don't know if you are following me. Let me go to 5 minutes time frame. I usually stop at 15 minutes time frame. But I think I was busy then, so as I saw it on 5 minutes time, I said let me just mark it and set my limit order. Good. So here you go. So market going close to entry. Are you seeing it now? Then its market structure shifts to the downside without getting to the POI. That is inducement to induce early sellers. I don't, you never reach my POI. I might just cook myself. They sold off. They sold. So I want to see that inducement and inducement break of structure before where I wanted to enter from. Then I will know that okay, this one has a chance of holding. And as you can see, market came to it, mitigated it, and I'm expecting it to go to this place based on the narrative that I've explained. Are you seeing now? So usually whether that narrative that I had is there or not, once I see, because I believe that if market wants to sell massively, to buy first, to buy, sweep liquidity, drop, I use it and break structure, and then I'll go to that other block and use it. So that's how I frame my idea. And then on lower time frame, before getting to my entry, I want it to induce people. Simple. So my boxes are number 1 hour time frame. Is there a breaker block? I'll put a box there. If yes, tick. Other block, other block, is it there? Yes. And the other block, I want another block that caused a break of structure, preferably with leaving fair value as fast move. Please, other block there, if it's there, I tick. Is break of structure there, if it's there, I tick. I go to lower time frame. That other block, I won't use it until I see inducement. So I'll go to my 15 minutes time frame. That other block, was there inducement before, close to or almost 50% before getting to it? If yes, I tick. Did the inducement cause a break of structure? If yes, it qualifies as an inducement. Of course, inducement should convince people enough to what? It should convince people enough to think it is a change of character. So that inducement, for it to be qualified as an inducement, it should come down and do as if it has changed character to be going to the downside. I don't know if you're figuring out what I'm saying. Let me explain what I mean. I think I've explained it, so that I don't make this video too long. Okay, let me explain. Let's say this is where I want to enter a trade. This is where I want to enter. This is where I want to enter my trade. So what I want to see on lower time frame is that as price is going towards the place on 15 minutes time frame, I want it to go close to it, then do as if it has shifted structure. Once I see this, I agree that it is what? Inducement. Then I can now believe that this other block here is going to hold to send price to the downside. Simple. Are you seeing it now? So I can now believe that it will hold. Then I can set my entry here. I can set my entry there and then target the other place. Are you seeing it now? Is that simple? So that's exactly actually what I trade. Okay, please subscribe to this channel and share the video. If you have any questions, please let me know, so I will help out.